Have you ever wished you could read someone's mind? Walk into a room and instantly know who likes you, who is lying to you, and who is secretly trying to control the conversation. Most people go through life completely blind to the hidden psychological forces dictating their relationships, their careers, and their self-worth. But today, that stops. In this video, we are breaking down 10 brutal, fascinating, and highly practical rules of human psychology. These aren't just textbook theories, these are real-world cheat codes backed by behavioral science that you can use today to read anyone instantly and quietly influence any situation. Make sure you stay until rule number 7. It's a dark psychology trick that salespeople use on you every single day. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. Let's dive in. Rule 1. The Pratfall Effect. How to make people like you instantly. Number 1. Stop trying to be perfect. In psychology, there's a phenomenon known as the Pratfall Effect. Studies show that if you are highly competent, making a small mistake or showing a minor flaw actually makes you more likable to others. Why? Because perfection is intimidating and artificial. When a smart or successful person trips, spills a drink, or admits a silly mistake, it humanizes them. It bridges the empathy gap. The takeaway: if you're on a date or in a job interview and you make a minor stumble, don't panic. Laugh it off. Embracing your vulnerability makes you magnetic. Rule 2. The feet don't lie. Reading body language. When people try to hide their emotions, they usually focus entirely on their face. They force a smile or try to keep their eyes steady. But if you want to know what someone is actually thinking, look at their feet. Psychologists have found that the feet are the most honest part of the human body, because we rarely consciously control them. If you are talking to someone and their torso is facing you, but their feet are pointed toward the door, their brain is already checked out. They want to leave. Similarly, if you approach a group of 2 people and they turn their upper bodies to welcome you, but keep their feet locked in place, they are politely asking you to go away. Rule 3. The Benjamin Franklin Effect. The reverse psychology of favors. We naturally assume that we do favors for people we like, but human psychology works backward too. The Benjamin Franklin Effect proves that we actually grow to like people because we did a favor for them. Ben Franklin famously won over a political rival not by doing him a favor, but by asking to borrow a rare book from his library. When Franklin returned it with a thank you note, they became lifelong friends. When you ask someone for a small, effortless favor, like borrowing a pen, asking for a quick piece of advice, or asking them to pass the water, their brain subconsciously reasons, I'm doing this for them, so I must like them. Rule 4. The power of strategic silence. Silence is uncomfortable. Human beings hate it so much that they will do almost anything to fill an awkward pause. And that is exactly how you can use it as a superpower. If you ask someone a question and they give you a partial, vague, or defensive answer, do not interrupt. Do not argue. Just look them in the eye and stay completely silent for 4 to 5 seconds. The pressure of the silence will make their brain scramble. To break the tension, they will almost always keep talking, eventually revealing the truth, spilling the secret, or offering a better deal in a negotiation. Whoever speaks first out of panic loses the upper hand. Rule 5. The Spotlight Effect. Overcoming social anxiety. Have you ever spent hours stressing over a stain on your shirt, a bad haircut, or a slightly awkward thing you said in a meeting? Welcome to the Spotlight Effect. Psychology shows that we drastically overestimate how much other people notice our flaws, mistakes, and appearance. We center ourselves as the main character of the universe, assuming a giant spotlight is on us. But here is the liberating truth. Everyone else is too busy worrying about their own spotlight. They aren't judging you. They are stressing about themselves. Once you realize no one is paying as close attention as you think, social anxiety loses its power over you. Rule 6. Mirroring. The secret to instant rapport. We are biologically wired to trust people who are similar to us. This goes back to our tribal roots. You can trigger this subconscious trust through a behavior technique called mirroring. Mirroring means subtly mimicking the body language, speech patterns, or energy levels of the person you are talking to. If they lean back, wait a few moments and lean back. If they speak softly and slowly, match their pace. Warning: do not copy them instantly or mockingly. Keep it incredibly subtle. When done correctly, their subconscious mind registers you as safe, familiar, and highly trustworthy. Rule 7. The door in the face technique. How to negotiate anything. Remember how I told you to look out for rule number 7? This is the door in the face technique. and it is a massive weapon in compliant psychology. If you want someone to agree to a specific request, you don't start with that request. Instead, you start with an extreme, outrageous demand that you know they will reject, slamming the door in your face. Once they say no, you immediately pivot to your actual, much smaller request, because you made a concession. Their brain feels a psychological obligation to compromise too. For example, if you need a $50 loan, ask for $200 first. When they say no, say, "Okay, I understand. Could you at least spare $50? The $50 now feels incredibly reasonable compared to the first anchor. Rule 8. The Zeigarnik Effect, how content creators control your attention. Why is it so hard to stop scrolling TikTok or binge-watching a Netflix show? It's caused by the Zeigarnik Effect, which states that the human brain remembers uncompleted or interrupted tasks much better than completed ones. An open loop creates cognitive tension. Your brain hates unfinished business and will keep reminding you of it until it's resolved. This is exactly why I dropped a hook about rule number 7 at the beginning of this video. Your brain needed that loop closed. You can use this to beat procrastination. Don't worry about finishing a massive project today. Just spend 5 minutes starting the first paragraph or opening the file. Once the loop is open, your brain will naturally want to push forward to close it. Rule 9. Labeling emotions to dissolve anger. When someone is furious and screaming at you, our natural instinct is to say calm down or fire back defensively. But telling an angry person to calm down is like throwing gasoline on fire. Instead, use emotional labeling, a technique perfected by FBI hostage negotiators. Identify their emotion and state it neutrally without judgment. Say things like, "It sounds like you feel completely let down by this situation," or "It looks like you're really frustrated with how this turned out." When you label their emotion, you force them to move from their emotional brain to their rational brain. It shows them they are heard, and suddenly, their anger has nowhere left to go. Rule 10 and outro. The Pygmalion Effect, the prophecy of you. Our final rule is the most important one because it dictates your entire life. The Pygmalion Effect states that high expectations lead to improved performance, while low expectations lead to failure. Essentially, people perform up to the level of expectations placed on them, and more importantly, the expectations you place on yourself. If you go into a room expecting people to reject you, your body language will reflect that, and they will. If you step into a room believing you belong there, your reality will shift to match it. Human psychology isn't just about reading others, it's about mastering yourself. Which of these 10 rules shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to keep leveling up your mind, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and I will see you in the next video. Keep learning, keep growing.